Well, it's Down on the Farm Friday, and this farm system has added some talent since the last time we checked in here. The Orioles got 15 prospects back via trades ahead of last week's deadline, the highest ranking of those guys being Boston Bateman, the left-handed pitcher they got back from San Diego in that Ryan O'Hearn and Ramon Laureano trade. It'll take a while to see how all of these guys do in Baltimore's system, but we know some guys that are already in the system have been performing really well. So let's check in on the top performers this week down on the Orioles farm. At AAA, we'd be crazy if we didn't talk about the O's #1 and #3 prospects, Samuel Basallo and Dylan Beavers. Basallo driven 10 runs in 4 games this week, sending 3 of his 7 hits out of the ballpark. And if you think 3 homers in 4 games is impressive, Beavers had 4. He also walked 6 times, good for a 1838 OPS on the week. At AA, we saw really impressive starts from Trey Gibson, Nestor Herman, and Blake Money this week. Nestor Herman is the highest ranked pitcher of the group, coming in at the O's #11 overall prospect. They took him in the 11th round of the 2023 draft. But each of these guys went 5 innings in their start this week and only gave up 1 earned run combined. Gibson got another start last night for the Bay Sox, and he keeps stacking up the good outings. He struck out 9 and didn't issue a single walk over 6 innings. He hasn't given up an earned run in 3 straight starts now. We did get the news this week that the Orioles' High A affiliate will be returning to Frederick starting next season, making this their last season in Aberdeen. And that's where you'll find shortstop prospect Griff O'Farrell. Baltimore took O'Farrell with the 32nd overall pick in last year's draft out of the University of Virginia. And he had 5 hits in 4 games this week, 3 of them going for extra bases. And last but not least, I want to highlight Brandon Downer's 8 strikeout performance this week with Delmarva, in which he threw 4 2/3 innings of relief to earn the win. He went in the 13th round of last year's draft. That's going to do it for this week's edition of Down on the Farm Friday, and could be pretty soon we're hearing some of these names that I just mentioned announced at Camden Yards.